Hey y'all, this video is about my grandma who was born and raised in Texas, which is where I am now. She was raised in an orphanage, and she used to always say that I was going to write a book about her life someday. I wrote about her in one of my books, Life Stories. Look it up on Amazon, Life Stories by Davis-Bedrick. Anyways, she was raised in an orphanage. When she was 2, her parents dropped her off there because her sister had spinal meningitis, and I guess they just didn't want to deal with that, with a baby in that condition. So they dropped her and her sister off. It was at the Lena Pope home in Fort Worth, Texas. I don't know if it still exists. I think now everything's like group homes and stuff like that. I don't think there's orphanages anymore, but she was always like the oldest in her orphanage. For a long time, nobody would adopt her because they wouldn't separate siblings. So she was stuck there for 16 years. She won a dressmaking contest, and she made her pattern just out of a piece of newspaper. What else? She did gymnastics. She met my grandpa in college. In her orphanage, people always called her movie star because she said someday she was going to be a movie star. She was pretty attractive. But she tried to go to UCLA, and I guess she took some classes to, I don't even know what the classes would have been. But she decided to not continue with that dream because everybody was smoking and drinking, and she didn't like all the smoking and drinking. So she came back to Texas and then went to Hardin-Simmons, which was a Christian college. I guess she got a degree in English because then she taught English and drama in high school. But she only taught for like 2 years, and she popped out 4 babies. And then she did some substitute teaching. And then at the end of her life, she owned 5 houses in Southern California, which is not easy. She was extremely frugal with her money. She would just eat like popcorn and baked potatoes. My grandpa taught high school math for, I don't even know, probably 30 or 40 years. So that's where they got all their money. And she was really good at saving. I'm guessing she grew up just right after the Great Depression, so everybody was like super conservative then. Like never buying anything. She would have garage sales, like a lot. So I guess that's also how she made money. So for any of you who are wondering, how can you get 5 houses, do a bunch of garage sales? And she was really cool. She died about 6 years ago. And I'm sure she's in heaven now, because she was a saint. So anyways, I hope you all had an awesome grandma like I did. God loves y'all. God bless. Bye.